God damn it. I hate this.
There is absolutely no one in the side chat.
Well, I haven't tried.
I tweeted it out. It was tweeted out an hour ago.
Yeah, you did, but not me.
Oh, so what you're saying is the people that follow me don't give a shit out.
No, I'm saying you have less people following you.
Clearly none of the important ones. Oh, look, it's on.
We're live?
Apparently.
Oh, no! I have to install the Twitter app because apparently you don't have it.
I don't use Twitter. I use Twitter.
Plus you're logged into my account, so you'd only be
you'd only be seeing my
shit anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, good grief. Come on. Why are we live already?
No, I just decided to go live.
Oh, bullshit.
No, I didn't fuck with you. Just decided to go live.
Baloney.
It just went live. Shut up. Shut up. Believe it.
Hold on. I love when you start it and I'm not ready and I'm like sitting here going, yeah, come on, install for mother. Does it not put the shortcut on your tablet?
It's supposed to.
Oh, it's here. Okay. All right. So. Shut up.
Today's been an interesting day.
Has it?
Yeah.
Well, it's getting even more interesting because Twitter won't load. Is anyone in the side chat?
Yeah, probably not. It's not like that. Oh, hey, George.
George is there.
Yeah, George, you're the only one with that horrible kind of judgment that you would actually be here.
George is here, so it's a party now.
It's a party. Hey.
It's a party. It's your birthday.
It's not my birthday.
I don't know what I'm saying.
This is the room where the magic happens, but I don't remember it being my birthday. It is Tuesday, though.
Oh, your thing doesn't have a dot. Oh, I'm an idiot.
I married an idiot? Is that what you're telling me?
I think this is my password.
Oh, you don't remember your password, huh?
Shut up.
I'm just asking because,
Shut up.
When it comes time to get a divorce, I want to be able to point to...
No, that's not my password.
Your senility is a reason.
That wasn't my password. Let's try that again.
Yeah?
Here, what?
You're like a walking disaster, aren't you?
No, I'm sitting.
Yeah, well, right now, you're a sitting disaster then.
Yep.
I see. Did you get it right this time?
I don't know. It's the email password did not match.
You know what? Maybe you should just give this up. Maybe you should just give this up. Wait.
My phone is downstairs.
There. See. We are done now.
Wait, I'm gonna try one more.
One more time. Huh? And no.
Well, it might have been that I had the caps on. No, the email password.
You don't know your password.
I don't know what it was.
Yeah, it's amazing.
God damn it.
Yeah, well, you know.
Don't worry.
Yvette is here. You know, I knew someone named Yvette when I was a young man.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is it a good story?
Yeah, we went. It's a story, but I'm not going to tell it.
Why not?
Because I don't remember most of it. I was drunk in my 20s. A lot of my 20s are a blur. Yeah, what can I tell you?
Drug-induced blur?
Not really. Mostly not.
No?
No, mostly not.
So why was it blurry?
Well, I mean, I don't. I say drinking is like alcohol is not a drug. It's not. It's just booze.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a drug-induced blur. It was an alcohol-induced blur.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
I'll believe it.
Yeah, go with it. That's what we're gonna go with. Yeah. So me and Yvette went to high school together.
This Yvette?
No, not this one. Well, I don't know. No, it's somebody else. The Yvette that I know knew.
Look, I got logged in.
You got logged in. Amazing. The Yvette that I knew had like 3 kids, and she was always busy. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if this is that Yvette secret.
If it is,
that would be creepy.
Yeah.
But no, Yvette is not an exclusive.
Ron's here.
Ahoy!
All these ahoy, matey.
Yeah, don't do that ever.
Ahoy, matey. I don't know what the hell that was. Okay, now I think I can.
So you have the.
I think. No. Oh no! It's here! It's working. Technology. I am the master.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I'm the master.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're horrible in technology. If tablets had arms and knives, they'd kill you.
All right, now I can tweet it out. We are live.
I'm not really alive. I'm married. I'm dead inside. You killed me.
You're such an asshole. I almost wrote "come join the asshole" instead of "come join the live chat."
Yvette's 26 and no kids, and yeah, she works. Everybody works too much. I don't think that's you.
I don't think that's her.
Oh my God, you were like a child. Oh, whoa, it's a child.
How old were you?
I'm talking about in my 20s.
So. You were in your 20s, so she was either a fetus
or yeah. Ooh. Well, you know, my mom and dad, right? They're a very different time, right? You know, they were 13 years apart.
Yeah.
In age, which is just kind of normal if you were to meet them in a room sitting down. It's not that, you know. But when you think about it, he was a teenager. Hold on. When you think about it, he was a teenager when she was in a stroller.
Yeah.
Not that. Yeah.
I just see because I just logged on to Twitter right on your tablet. And the minute I logged on, like it's a different format on your tablet than it is on my phone. And I right? One of their stupid Twitter ads. And I just want to ask people, am I like one of the only people that blocks every single advertiser? Because like you can block them. So I block like MasterCard and Pizza Hut and this and that.
Yeah, you should.
I keep blocking them because I don't want to see your fucking ads.
Yeah, most people don't.
Yeah, no. I was interested to know if, you know, I'm
the
only maniac sitting there going, aha, you've made an ad, I will now block you.
Yes. No, you're not alone. You're not alone. So, what are we talking about today? We're talking about freeze peach.
Freezing peaches.
No, frozen peaches. Already frozen peaches.
My peaches are freezing. Wait.
Well, we are in the room then. We are in the room where the magic happens.
You know, it's funny because yesterday we were dying of heat, right? It was like what?
And today is chilly.
It was like 40 degrees.
Yeah.
And today.
it went up to that. Yeah.
And today I'm like, I'm dying, but that's 40 degrees Canadian, not U.S.
Not Canadian. It's not Canadian. It's Celsius.
Oh God! Someone's asking me for evidence that. Okay, Dave Rubin tweeted out, quote, no, he didn't say that. Quote, the authoritarian left wants you to hashtag take a knee now, but what they really want is for you to bow forever. To which I said, for you, it shouldn't be an issue since you're constantly bowing to the far right. And some dingaling came in and said, far right? What evidence is there of that?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
To which I now reply, mute.
when you fillet Richard Spencer.
I'm sorry, but
I'm sorry. Sorry, dude. You got some on your chin there.
That was a rape joke. You're going to hell.
No, that was a bad sex joke.
I know, but they're the same thing apparently.
No, because Richard Spencer and Richard Spencer.
To some people, it's the same fucking thing.
Richard Spencer willingly went on that show and Dave Rubin willingly sucked his cock.
It doesn't matter. It's still a rape joke.
No, not rape.
Oh wait,
consensual.
no, it's not a rape joke because
They're
no, they're guys. See, if it was a girl, then it would be a rape joke.
Oh, okay, yeah.
If you can't tell, I'm kind of a little miffed at people over the Dick Coughlin thing. All right.
Yes, Dave Rubin is a cunt. I don't.
See, I wouldn't block people unless like they're really harassing.
Well,
you.
I just mute them.
I mute them. I just prefer to mute people because then they just keep talking and they think that I'm. So I wasted your time for a little bit.
It's the little things in life.
I know.
It's the little things.
When you get old, you enjoy these little things.
Well, when you realize that you only get little victories anyway.
All right, so let's talk about Dick Coughlin.
Let's talk about some dick.
Some dick. Some British dick. Some spotted dick.
I don't know. Spotted? Why would he be spotted? What the hell is he sick?
I don't know. I think that's a British thing.
Has he got something? What the hell is he got something? But he's falling off.
Dalmatians.
He's a Dalmatian. Yeah, no. I've been on Chan. Let's not talk about animals and sex.
So, people are miffed.
I visited the Chans.
People are miffed, and miffed is kind of a very light word. There are people that are fucking pissed off that Dick Coughlin made a not rape joke, because saying that someone would willingly suck someone else's dick is not rape. Yeah, so he made a not rape joke, which turned into this narrative of he made a rape joke. And then people are like, yeah, well, he made another tweet afterwards saying that he was okay with rape jokes or whatever. I don't care.
So?
I don't care.
Don't like the guy.
Look, I'm sorry, but Noel Plum, I was looking at Dick Coughlin's feed on Facebook, and Noel Plum was in there, and he's like, you know what? Some rape jokes are okay. And he told this rape joke. This guy went to, and I'm probably.
Are you gonna tell a rape joke now?
Yes, I'm gonna tell a rape joke because I actually laughed.
You're gonna piss off all these people.
I actually laughed out loud.
Oh yeah, I see. You're gonna piss off all the stuff.
And for people who don't know, yeah, I'm a rape survivor, so fuck you. If people are gonna come at me with, yeah, how would you know you're not a rape? Yeah, I am. So, so yeah. So there's this joke, right, that Noel Plum told. He says, okay, this guy goes to the doctor, and he's like, doctor, I my asshole hurts because I was raped by an elephant. And so the doctor's like, oh my God, okay, well, let's check this out and let's see. And so the doctor, let's checking him out. And he goes, I don't understand. He goes, your asshole has been like,
you're fucking up this joke.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it's something like your asshole has been stretched out to like 2 feet wide or something like that. And an elephant's dick is only 6 inches wide. And the guy goes, yeah, I know, but he fingered me first. I'm sorry, I laughed.
You're going to hell for that.
Oh, God. And you know what? That is funny. It's a little gross, but that's funny.
I don't know what to say.
And
it's a lot gross.
I did see an elephant rape a dude once.
Oh, I don't want to hear about this. Stop it.
Actually, it's not what you think.
I don't care. Why did Dick Coughlin cross the road?
To get away from the crazy.
No. His dick was stuck in the chicken.
His dick was stuck in the chicken.
I'm pretty sure that's a rape joke.
Oh God.
I'm pretty sure that's a rape joke.
Oh God.
I don't think the chicken consented.
I know. Pascal LaRue says, how dare he perform comedy as a comedian? I know.
Yeah.
I know. And this is just getting ridiculous. It really is. Like, I have people saying that he's weaponized misogyny.
I don't understand if that means that he's a weapon that produces misogyny or creates it, or he has taken misogyny and made it into a weapon. I'm not quite sure.
I don't even think the people that use that phrase know what it means.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure no. That they don't know.
So these are the things I've heard. That he's weaponizing misogyny. That he is a misogynist. That sexism is a hate crime.
I get what they're saying. I don't think so.
No, but no. I've had actually one person argue that all sexism is a hate crime.
Yeah, no, I don't know. No.
Because then we would all be in jail. Because we've all been sexist at some point. And I've heard. Okay, I've heard. Where the hell was I? Okay, I heard that
sexism is a hate crime.
Yeah, sexism is a hate crime. That he's a misogynist. He's a rape apologist. He perpetuates rape culture. And what else? Oh, fuck! Now I forgot what the other one was, and it was fucking hilarious. Oh, shut up! Shut up! Oh, that it's okay to make rape jokes about straight white men, okay, because they hold power, but it's not okay to make rape jokes about women. Any women.
Your answer was supposed to be phrased in the form of a question.
Yeah, exactly. So I got that one too, and I also got that oh fuck, I can't remember. God damn it! I wish I could remember them all. I should have written them down. Anyways, I've gotten like the most ridiculous responses. That weaponizing misogyny and all that. It's just the most stupid thing I've ever heard.
I wonder if they blew it before they weaponized it or after. I wonder if they give it like sleek design lines.
Oh, and I've also gotten from
it was very phallic.
I got from one guy, I stick up for all women no matter what. Blah blah.
That's some condescending shit right there.
Yeah, and I told him that. I said, yeah, that's condescending as fuck. Like
they can't take care of herself, huh?
Yeah, see, and that's what I hate
about a man to do it for her.
I hate that about some feminists. Not all, hashtag not all, but some of them, yeah. No, I don't need you to stand up for me. Thank you very much.
Oh, look who's in the chat.
Who?
Tim.
Tim!
Yes, you have to leave. He says, hello, I'm somebody who didn't like Dick's joke and also didn't agree with Woolie's video much. Do I have to leave?
Yes. Get the fuck out.
Get out.
Get out. No, you
That's
don't.
it. No, you don't.
No,
have to leave. I actually like to.
Unless you're gonna argue with me that it's weaponized misogyny and that rape jokes can only be misogynistic, because that was the other one I got. That rape jokes are only and always misogynistic.
Yeah. No. What people?
I'm like, well, what about the men? What about the men's?
What about the men's? Yeah, those jokes can be like. I guess misandrist. I don't know. That word has always been cringy to me.
I think what irritates me the most is Dick Coughlin is very like in your face when he does his comedy and stuff like that, and he's made comments before where like some dude should get fucked in the ass, and like he makes these crass jokes all the time, and he makes like he says these things that most people would never say in public, right? And nobody has really ever got, like, I think maybe 2 or 3 other times people got a little upset, right? But nobody has really gotten upset about anything. But now that it's a woman and it was first it wasn't a rape joke and then whatever. So now it's a problem. I guess.
Are sex dolls considered weaponized misogyny? Oh, we're gonna get to that story in a minute. We're gonna get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
Tim says, I am a true snowflake. I think mainly the joke had an uncomfortable undertone about sexual assault to it, and Dick's reaction was disappointing. He edgelorded out and doubled down. Oh, I purposefully didn't watch his reaction. So I don't know.
I will say this about Coughlin. His reaction was a little over the top. I agree. However, he has apologized on Facebook. Okay. And he's been going through a lot. Like more than what most people are going through, right? Like, no. With this whole degenerative
yeah, that's right. He's actually like seriously sick.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he's been going through a fucking lot, okay? Well, and he had to move, he was almost homeless. Like, there's all this shit going on. And you know what? I understand, because I was in that position, like, months ago, right? Where people just kept picking and picking and picking and picking. And at some point, you're just going to be like, fuck it. So I get it.
Well, yeah, I guess so. But
he didn't leave Twitter. His account is still there. He just, like, he locked it.
Okay.
He locked it right now.
I see. Let's see. Ron says, I'm not sure how aware Dick is that people who work for Fox News were actually raped by Roger Ailes and Bill O'Reilly. I don't think he really was, and from his own account, that wasn't the point.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I think it points to a thing that happens a lot. I don't know if it's just on the left, but I know it happens a lot on the left. And you keep in mind, just because everybody says that, oh well, you're a communist, or I'm not a communist. I kind of am okay with some of capitalism. I realize its problems, but I'm not like quote unquote on the left. I just look, it's a fucking joke. If it's offensive to you, great, don't listen to it.
Yeah.
Okay? I understand, and I don't begrudge you that you feel, like put off by it. That's fine. You can do that, and you can say that. I have no problem with that either. I think you can say that, and I think you can go tell Dick, hey, dude, I didn't like that fucking joke. But see, here's the problem. The internet does this to everything, right? It concentrates everything into like this gleaming nugget of shit that like you expect to find in Superman's ass.
Oh.
This piece
Is that
of
a
carbon.
rape joke?
No, no. That you expect to find like you expect to shove a lump of coal up his ass, and in a couple of days it's a diamond.
If he didn't consent, that is.
I guess that's right. Yeah. And my point is, okay, you don't like the joke, tell him, okay, terrific. Now move on. He didn't actually rape somebody. He hasn't shot someone in the face, right? He hasn't blown up a bridge or a train station. He made a joke. You found offensive. Yeah. You are not so special or important.
I wanna I want to address what Tim's saying here. He says, "What's wrong with self-reflection?"
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
Wrong
oh
with
no.
No.
If Dick says, well, okay, well, because I did that with what's that woman's name? She's so nice. I forget her name. She's so nice.
Okay.
Well, when people are nice, they're harder to remember because they don't. Christiosity. She's very nice. Yeah. And she was like, I don't like the word retarded. And I thought, oh, well, you know what? I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Because I know that I don't to refer to people with mental illness or whatever, right? None of the people that it used to refer to in the 50s are the target of that.
Yeah. But
right? When I say it, I mean,
she didn't like it.
But she didn't like it, and I thought, well, okay, I just won't say it around you.
Yeah.
I had no problem with that. And you know what? I started thinking, I'm kind of old here.
Yeah.
And and do I want to be grandpa? Like, do I want to be racist grandpa when like my kids show up when they're in their 20s and 30s?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting at the Thanksgiving table going, do I want to be the one going, damn nigga, what's up?
Yeah. But to get back to what Tim was saying, right? He says, he goes, why do people melt down and go nuclear and say the left is so evil now? Nah, and the reaction seems counterproductive. People you normally get along with perfectly fine may one day disagree with you, maybe strongly. Shit's happened to me too. You got to learn to cope with that. I agree. There was this thing online between me and Tim. Actually,
were you mad at Tim?
This was like a couple of months ago. I think Tim said something, and I took it like really the wrong way, and I was having a really bad day, and like I just like tried to snap at Tim, just because of everything else that was going on. All my anger was sort of like on Tim, at the time.
Don't worry, dude. It happens to me all the time.
I don't even know if he remembers this, but I remember it. And so he was like, what the fuck is wrong? And then I had other people coming in, why are you being like this to Tim? And I just like, I lost it. And I left Twitter for the day. I was like, fuck it, and I just walked away. And then I apologized after, because
Did you shit in his cornflakes or something?
Well, no, I was having a bad day and I took it out on
So you shit in his, so basically you shit in his cornflakes.
And I guess because of that experience that I had, right? I kind of like give leeway a little bit to some people, like Coughlin, right? Because I know he's going through a lot. So like, even on Facebook, he said, he's like, I've been going through a lot, and you know, I shouldn't have reacted this way, blah, blah, blah. And so I get it. We're only human, you know, and I think the internet takes away that humanity, takes away that part. So we forget that the other person on the other side is a human being, right? And so I think he needs to reflect a little bit more on why some people were offended, but that doesn't mean he needs to change anything, right? That's up to him, whether he wants to, you know, change anything. And I think other people need to understand that, right? Like they can voice their objection to what he said, but that doesn't mean that he is then obliged to you know.
He doesn't have to change. He has to consider it. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, like be nice about it, and then, you know, move on. And I think, you know, an apology for losing his shit would be nice. But then again, he's not obliged to do it, right? And I just,
well, here's my thing, right? If I were, say, involved in some like political effort with him, right, and I found the joke highly offensive, and I didn't like it, and my sister got raped, and my wife got raped, which that happened. I'm not gonna go, oh well, no, I'm not gonna play. I'm taking all my toes and going home.
Ron is right here. He says it's a dumb hill to die on.
It's a dumb hill to die on.
Yeah, it really is. Look, I like Dick. Does he say some things that I sometimes go, oh, you know?
She's talking about.
Yeah, you know. No, Dick Coughlin. No.
You are like totally unaware of these sex jokes and shit, aren't you?
Yeah, but I said.
She's like totally unaware.
Wait,
we're doing it now.
I said Dick says.
And you put your shirt back on.
Doesn't. I'm putting on my T-shirt because I'm.
Are you sure?
It's getting hot here.
Because this is a room where the magic happens.
No, I was wearing a long sleeve shirt.
Okay,
and I'm
just checking.
I'm dying here.
Just checking, because you know I don't like read chicken entrails for this. You gotta tell me, you know.
But anyways, look, I think.
No, you can leave your shirt off. That's fine. No, you can put your pants off.
Shut up.
You can put your pants off. It's fine. I don't mind.
Leave your hat on.
Yeah. You can leave your hat on.
All right. Yeah, I think this was completely blown out of proportion. I really do. He made a dick sucking joke about Tommy Lauren. All right.
Oh wait, she looks like she does. Oh wait, was that a?
Yeah, you're horrible.
I want.
But
wait, it wasn't even funny.
But then again,
it wasn't. Wait. You can't fuck with me if it wasn't even funny.
It was actually funny the way he said it.
Well, no, my joke. My joke.
Look, I'm not going to you know, wag my finger at Dick Coughlin, because when he said that, I remember thinking, oh, people aren't gonna like what he just said, and oh, was I right? But I'm not gonna sit here and wag my finger at someone like Dick Coughlin, because you know who else I find funny? Fucking War Corpse. I find War Corpse hilarious.
But War Corpse is hilarious.
He is. He had to apologize to the state of Hawaii, for fuck's sake.
Not many YouTubers can claim that, I have to say.
And he was making this video, the last video I saw.
Wait, hold on. Wait, the one where he got mad at the woman, I think she's a lesbian. Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, she's like a lesbian and she has a channel on like beauty tips or something.
Oh, the one that got him kicked off?
The one that got him kicked off. Yeah, she's like, that fat fucking cunt. Like, dude, that's what. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I know. See, he's so hilarious because he's so unaware of what he's saying, right? Because he had his main channel taken down by a beauty vlogger, what is it? Plus size. I'm sorry, I'm old school, right? Overweight. No, she's plus size beauty vlogger or whatever. And he did one of his standard War Corpse, you fucking fat whale, get the harpoons kind of video, right?
I'm sorry.
The standard War Corpse.
The lack of self-awareness.
Yeah. I know, and it's amazing. Like, dude, you're sitting there chugging beer and
like, dude, you're killing your liver slowly.
You're not exactly thin and good looking either, may I just say. But anyways, the self-awareness again is down. So he did and he got like 3 strikes and his channel got taken down by, you know, either him or her, or her fans. What?
says, well, I'm offended that you're being mean about people who don't like Dick's joke. I'm reporting this video to Sarkeesian.
Oh, no!
Oh no, the evil witch queen will come for us.
Yeah, exactly, Yvette. His original channel got deleted. So he was on his War Corps live stream channel. So if you guys were subscribed to War Corps, go subscribe to his live streaming channel. I'll try and put the link down below after. But you can just look up War Corps live stream. Anyway, so he was doing a video bitching about the fact that his channel got taken down.
He was calling her all those names.
No. Can I please finish the story?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
The reason his channel got taken down was because YouTube found that those videos that he did addressing her, that particular woman, were hateful. Right? They were they fell under harassment and hate speech or abuse or something. One of those.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, whatever. And so he's sitting there on his other channel, just
doing the same thing.
He's like, that fucking fat ass bitch. And I'm sitting there watching it, killing myself because I'm like, dude,
that's
they're
what
gonna
got
shut this channel down now because you can't control your fucking mouth. This is why you had to apologize to the state of Hawaii. This is why you called yourself a white nationalist.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah, well, I'm white.
Well, I'm white,
and I'm a nationalist, so I'm a white nationalist. You can't get this comedy anywhere else. And even Kevin reads his books, you know, on live streams.
Look.
So look. Am I gonna point my finger at someone like Dick Coughlin? No, I'm not. Because you know what? At the end of the day, I laugh at things like War Corps's sense of humor. Because I know he doesn't really mean any harm. He's not Paul Elam and he's not Richard Spencer.
Wait, because people are gonna say, but it doesn't matter because he influences people like that. Look.
No, he doesn't. He has less than 200 followers on his War Corps live stream channel.
If you're look, my issue is that
you know what he influences people more on his channel is how to grow a mullet and how to drink more than one beer during a 10-minute video.
Yeah, he's a pretty fast drinker, I gotta say.
You know,
his liver's gotta be made of stone.
I'm sorry, but I was watching the video he was doing on his live stream channel and I nearly died of laughter.
But look. Here's the thing that a lot of people on the left don't, right? Look, it is perfectly fine to say there's a distinction to be made, and somebody was trying to unmake it the other day on one of your videos, I think. Yeah, the Nazi punching video.
Oh, wait, can I address this? What? Yvette says, when did he have to apologize for Hawaii? He made a video where he was yelling again, like he always does into the camera, and going on and on about Hawaii. And he said that Hawaii would basically be nothing without the rest of without the mainland,
without the United States,
without the mainland, right? And he was like tearing into Hawaii for some reason. I don't know. He was very miffed at Hawaii, and apparently the local news media in Hawaii picked up his video, and he literally had to apologize to the state of Hawaii War Corps.
And he's not even a country.
Although
he may get there at some point. At some point,
he might be a small atoll or something.
Yeah. Look, my issue is the following, right? I had this dude on your video that you did last week, was it?
Wait, can I
on Nazi punching in Seattle?
Can I just mention this?
Oh yeah.
And by the way, if you're upset at anything Coughlin said, but you laughed at anything I just said about War Corps,
yeah, you got a problem.
Because
you got a consistency problem.
I'm just saying, you
got a consistency problem.
So if you're sitting there and you're upset at what Coughlin said, but you've just been laughing at like what I've said or anything that War Corps said, Sorry.
But look, here's the thing.
Right? I'm done.
Here's the thing. There is this guy on that video, right? And he was telling me, This is one of those Nazi supporting guys, right?
Mm.
Says that violence is violence. Like, no.
Oh God, violence.
No. Me punching you in the face is manifestly fucking different than me, gunning down a schoolroom full of children with an M60. That's a different thing. It's altogether different.
Yeah.
Unless you want to, like, I can pick a school and I'll mow down a schoolroom full of kids and I'll get like 2 months and 100 hours of community service, which is a common enough kind of a punishment for simple assault, right? For punching someone in the face.
Yeah.
If they're the same, then they should be punished in the same manner, right?
Yeah.
Or in similar fashion. So if I gun down a schoolroom full of kids, then I should get like the same as if I just punched you. Right? Because they're the same. They're fucking not the same.
Can I
hurry up. Well, you're always interrupting.
Sorry, but I want
you womses.
Yeah.
You womses.
That's
and you're
sexist and evil and
that's right.
Something.
My patriarchy, goddammit. You womses are always interrupting.
Yeah, listen, Arc TV says Tommy Lauren is a nasty, cynical race baiter. Fuck Tommy and the wonky, pencil-chewing, sway-back, three-legged horse she rode in on. Coughlin need not apologize. I take it you don't like Tommy Lauren.
I don't like Tommy Lauren, and
I don't like her at all.
Things about her. She's
I don't like her.
person.
You know what?
She is.
And look. Can we be honest here, please? Because I'm really sick of the virtue signaling.
Wait. We're not going to get any new subscribers if you're going to be honest about shit.
Well, yeah, but fuck it. Let's start something new.
Let's start some shit.
Yes, let's start something new. I'm going to be really honest here, okay? I don't like the bitch. I don't. She's made racist comments. She's done racist shit. She has been sexist towards other women. She's just an all-round horrible person. So was I offended that he made fun of Tommy Lauren? No, I wasn't. And you want to know something? I will bet the fucking farm that these people that are going, that was misogyny, you guys don't actually care about Tommy Lauren, and you don't care that he made that joke towards her. What you care is that it was
some white dude made a joke that involved the topic of sex.
With a woman. Okay, but at the end of the day, like one person was like, yeah, well, if she was really raped in real life, you'd care. And I'm sitting there thinking, no, I probably wouldn't. I really probably wouldn't, because I have better things to care about.
You're a rape apologist.
No, but I'm gonna be honest. Sorry, I don't care. I don't have the time nor the energy to care about every person who gets raped. And I'm sorry if that sounds, if that sounds callous and heartless, but least of all someone like Tommy Lauren.
Well,
least of all like her.
The thing
I'm
about
sorry.
it is,
and people can
try
to crucify me over this opinion.
The thing about it is that at the end of the day, all of these things that happen are happening and not in my backyard. And people don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
They really kind of don't.
I am really sick of this. Like, and I'm sorry, but I don't believe people when they tell me, I care about all women. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's a phrase that you have been taught to say because it sounds good and makes you look good. You don't care about all women. You care about whatever group of women you seem to fit into. Right? And the rest of them, you may care about them at some point if you have the time or the compunction to care.
It's only now. It's only now, and only very slowly, that I have noticed. No, I'm sorry. I haven't noticed it, and I've looked for it. What I have noticed is that there's a lot less talk about it. Right? When people talk about the wage gap, right, or the pay gap, or whatever. I don't care what you call it. I don't care. That's not the point. The point is that it always seems to be about women on the high end.
Yeah.
70,000, 80,000, 90,000. Nobody doing anything about the minimum wage.
Yeah.
Right? Because let me make this clear.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Let me make this clear.
That's another thing I'm fed up with. I could care less if Tommy Lauren, gets raped. However, I do care that, poor single moms have to work like 2 or 3 jobs and not be able to be home with their kids or anything because, the minimum wage in the U.S. is so shit.
Tommy Lauren's feelings are not my concern.
Yeah,
and
she's rich enough that she could afford a good therapist.
Probably.
So
look, the thing of it is that feminism as a movement, it's done wonderful things for women, right? Or at least for white women. And it tries to do things, or it sort of plods along, attempting to do things for white women. Yeah. And that's why
black intersectionality and black feminism and
all of that stuff comes about, because you weren't giving a shit about all these other women. And
the problem I have with intersectionality is it seems to me anyways to be an intersection of women who are not white but who yet still fall into the upper middle class sort of
to some extent, I suppose it's true. But look, here's
I don't think it's intersecting in the right way.
Look, the real issue is, look, feminism has done good things for women, and that's okay. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. I got no problem with that. I don't think.
And it still does do
my manhood has not taken a hit because women can vote.
Is your childhood ruined?
Well, not because of feminism. Maybe that exploding cat might have something. No, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what did it. Something. I'm so shocked. I'm sure something is lurking in the back of my conscience.
Lurking in bushes.
But see, the thing of it is that feminism has done these wonderful things. It's they've elected women to high office and so on and so forth. But don't tell me you couldn't have at some point gotten this minimum wage legislation passed. You could have done so. I mean, I'm not all about shitting on feminists just because you didn't do that, but if you're gonna have this moral high ground, then you might want to consider who you're standing on. That's all I'm saying. Oh, Tim says the joke just made him uncomfortable. As in, when I read it, I frowned and went, "Oh, that's all. I didn't collapse on the ground and scream or anything." Okay, well that's good. The thing is, but if you had a normal response, it's perfectly fine to not like it. Yeah, I don't see the problem with that. So yeah, and I am going to. Yep, I'll be back in a minute. Oh well, I'm back. It was less than a minute. I am aware. That's well, mostly. All right. Sorry guys, we're gonna have to cut this short because family stuff has intruded. We will be back. What the hell is today? Thursday? Jesus Christ, I don't know what day it is. It's Thursday, yes. Yeah, I mean that's why Tim says I think Dick escalated it by going nuclear. Yeah, I purposely didn't watch either the joke or the response because I didn't want to have my view of it tainted by either side. I'm gonna go watch it later, and I probably will have something to say, something more to say on it, or well, actually, probably not. I mean, it was a joke. It's not like he joked about doing it himself. It's not like it's not like Nazi jokes. Okay, it's not like Nazi jokes. The Nazis did kill people. They did want to kill people. They planned to do it. These guys that make these fucking jokes are in the same vein. They want. I don't think Dick Coughlin actually is a misogynist. I don't think Dick Coughlin actually is going to go out and rape women or promotes the raping of women or the mistreatment of women. I don't think any of that is true. I think it's an overreaction. And some people unfortunately do that. But yeah, there's that. And now duty calls. Being a father does that to you. I think Tim is married, so he might learn about this soon enough. And yeah, I will cut it about what 10 minutes short. I'm sorry, you guys, but we will be back on Saturday. I think 4:30 in the afternoon. Oh wait,
I'm sorry.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. Sorry.
I was just about to sign off. I was telling everybody, well, sorry, you gotta go.
No. I went downstairs to get tea and coffee, and there was a little bit of a crisis with the little one, so I sent the older one.
And you fixed the crisis?
I fixed the crisis because, you know, I'm super mom.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I fixed the crisis. Tea and coffee is being made, and
oh, okay, terrific.
that's because your wife kicks ass, man.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I was telling people that I deliberately didn't watch either his response.
Ow!
He's trying to commit suicide.
Yes, because there's too much crap in this place. Now, what were you saying?
I was saying that I deliberately did not watch the video or the joke.
Oh, okay.
Dick's video, Richard's video.
So wait, you're just taking my word for it?
Yes.
I could be lying to you.
Yeah. I suppose you could. I suppose you could be. You have credibility though.
See, I wasn't. See, some random geek says I was disappointed in Dick because of the joke. See, I why? He's someone online. You know, like
who professionally offends people for. I mean, that's what he does, right? Or at least he's.
Okay, maybe it's because I'm old. I don't know. I'm not. It's not because I'm older. It's because I've lived longer.
It's not because I'm older. It's because I've lived longer.
Guess who that was? No, I think people have this thing online that they sort of fall into this trap of, you know, seeing people as being more than what they really are, like putting them sort of on a platform, elevating them to
a pedestal, you mean?
Yeah, sorry, on a pedestal, you know, like elevating them to this level where if they say or do something like this, it's like they fall from grace, right? And I think we need to stop putting people on pedestals like that. People that we, you know, watch.
Can we put them in stocks though?
Sure, why not?
Because I like the idea of pelting some of these guys with bad tomatoes.
Bad tomatoes?
Yeah, not rotten ones. Those are just stinky. I mean tomatoes that bite at you.
Oh.
Tomatoes with razor blades stuck in them that want to cut you.
The bad boy tomatoes.
The bad boy tomatoes with the little leather jackets. Yeah.
And they snap their fingers.
They snap their fingers. Exactly. Yes, yeah. That's the kind that I want. Yeah. Okay, so since we're supposed to be talking about free speech and Dick Coughlin, so we talked about Dick Coughlin, and let's talk about free speech. The NFL.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, he can fucking do what he wants, okay? He can kneel if he wants.
Kaepernick?
Yeah. Copernicus. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
I think he's a little.
I'm not a football fan, so
I
don't.
think Copernicus was a little lighter than.
And whiter
Kaepernick.
and lighter in both ways.
Oh! Can we tell the wait? Now that we're talking.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Ooh! No!
What?
Oh God!
That's not,
Never mind. Never mind. All right. We're not gonna mention this ever.
Don't mention the war.
Yes.
If you know what that's from, kudos to you.
Sex dolls.
No. Let's tell them about our eldest daughter. No,
I just mentioned sex dolls.
No,
we can't talk about our kid.
No.
I can talk about our kid after I mentioned sex dolls. That's not good.
Christ.
What is
Back
that?
up the bus.
Oh my God, you horrible misogynist, you.
Back up. This is turning into a fucking train wreck. No.
It's not turning into a train wreck. This is our life. It is a train wreck. Okay, so what? What about our kid?
This was like 2 weeks ago, and I haven't told anyone this story except like my mom and whatever. But it's fucking hilarious. Remember when you had the red licorice?
Yeah, the
And,
Twizzlers. Yeah.
Yeah. And so he had a bag of red licorice, the Twizzlers, and he was giving some to the kids, right? And so he gives some to the little ones, and they're all like, "Yay!" And he goes to our eldest, and he goes, "Here, do you want a piece of licorice?" And she says, "No, I really don't like licorice. You know, it's not my thing." And she's like me; she don't like licorice. And then she pauses, and she goes, "And I don't want to be racist or anything, but I really hate the black licorice." And she was serious.
Yeah, she was totally deadpan. She totally thought that, like, and that's the problem.
Okay. And I wanted to tell that joke because I think it perfectly illustrates the fact that no one knows what the fuck is going on anymore. If you think that saying that you don't like black licorice
makes you racist.
Is racist.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's a fucking joke. He doesn't. I'm pretty sure. Look, the man can carry his own water, but I don't think he hates women.
No.
Right?
No.
But if you fucking go this route, and this is why the aunties make fun of a lot of the feminists.
Yeah.
This is why you're too touchy. You're too and oh my God!
Not all of you.
Not all of you.
But
Yeah, of course.
Some of you that I've encountered, especially after this whole Dick Coughlin thing, that I'm like, oh my God, no wonder. Like you're the poster child of what those anti-feminists make fun of.
All feminists are.
Yeah.
But no, but see.
And you all need to be smacked upside the head with a rake or something.
Well, I understand. Well, see, here's the thing. I understand why. I understand for a lot of women, it is a very personal thing. A lot of women, right, that have been raped or whatever. Yeah, and I don't blame you one bit.
That's fine.
You can be that touchy, and I get it. But that means that you can't ask everyone to agree to legislate against dick jokes or rape jokes or whatever. That means that you need some help, and you may need,
Look, from someone who was raped and who's gone through all that, right? Let me just tell you this. You can be offended, you can be upset, you can feel
perfectly okay.
You can feel put upon or attacked or whatever. The world doesn't care. I'm sorry, the world doesn't care, because it'll continue on regardless of how you feel, right? And you need to come to terms with that in order for you to move forward. And I realize that, like that
can't be easy.
No,
I can't
it's not.
imagine.
But I can't go through life demanding that everyone tiptoe around me, via their words or. It doesn't work like that. Yeah. I'm the one who has to adjust. And I know it sounds sucky and it sounds like blame the victim and all that. That's life. That is life. And you're not going to change that.
Tim says, so your eldest daughter also had her free speech frozen? Yes. She had her free speech frozen, yes. The RTV says the current scandal in Australia is that Macklemore is playing 2 songs at the NRL Grand Final. Oh, the humanity.
Yeah.
I have no idea what any of that means.
I know who Macklemore is.
I've heard that name.
It's the hairstyle. It's the Nazi hairstyle, dude.
Oh, okay.
Give me the Macklemore.
Yeah. I still don't know what that means.
You sound so old.
I am so old.
I don't know what that means. You sound like my grandfather used to back in the days. Like, what does that mean?
I thought the big thing going on in Australia now was the vote for gay marriage.
It's not a vote, it's a poll.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, which makes Baring's position even worse.
Yeah, and the only reason that I know about that is because that Baring decided to let out his inner bigot.
Yeah.
He's like, no, we can't give them equality in marriage because people might fuck them up. Like, oh, okay. We're not gonna give you the right to vote because someone might, not like that.
Yeah.
I see. So someone might burn down your house. Oh well, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. We're not gonna free the slaves because people might beat up some slaves.
Yeah, because those damn Christians, they might not like it and they'll feel put upon, and then oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, yeah. Oh God.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. So that's what I thought was really going on down there. But we got to talk about the sex bots, quick, because it's almost time to go.
The sex bots.
The sex bots. Yes, there was technology expo.
Wait. Let me see if I can find the tweet. I retweeted it. So hold on. Let me see.
Yeah.
I gotta read this out.
Yeah.
What? Your tablet is so annoying.
That's because it doesn't like you.
Christ.
The sex bots are
God.
not what they promised the parent.
Well, now he's choking to death. Wait, let me see if I can find the tweet.
Sorry, but that was hilariously funny.
Yeah, maybe if someone would bring our tea and coffee up, you wouldn't be choking to death.
Well, that's okay.
Why is it not?
We got kids. They're trying to kill us.
It won't load. Why won't it
What?
load?
Wait, you think shaking it is gonna make it load faster?
It did. Look, it loaded.
Apparently, I stand corrected.
It did.
Apparently, if you shake my tablet, it loads Twitter faster.
Shaky.
That's something. Oh yeah.
Shaky. It's right here somewhere. It's right here somewhere.
Let's see. Tim says that.
Okay, here it is.
Oh,
I found it.
sorry, Tim.
All
Sucks
right.
to be you.
So
planted by a sex bot.
yeah, sorry. Okay, this is from Metro UK. It's an article. I'll just read you the title of said article, and you can go look it up or read it for yourself. Quote: Men at tech fair molest a 3,000-pound sex robot so much that it is left broken and heavily soiled.
Heavily soiled. Oh, the sex bot got raped.
And yes, it did.
The sex bot got raped. The sex bot got
and
raped.
To which I replied, "The future of love is heavily soiled and broken."
That's yeah.
Now, before people start going, yeah, but still it's misogyny because it's a robot and it looks like a woman, so they're treated. Oh, for fuck's
You're
sake.
reading way too much into it,
If
okay?
you could see what this sex robot looks like, it looks like a Barbie doll on tit steroids. Right?
On steroids? What the hell is that?
Okay. This doesn't look anything like an actual woman. Like, if you look like this, if you have these proportions, you should sue your plastic surgeon. Okay? Like, no one is born naturally looking like this. So,
No,
yeah.
my takeaway was the robot was broken and heavily soiled. That's
Oh, come on.
we're all fucking doomed. That's what it is.
But what
We're
do
all
you
fucking
expect
doomed.
from a bunch of techies that don't get out much?
Shit, the titties feel real, dude.
They made that robot. She looks like literally her. No, wait. I have to describe it because people can't see it, right? So she's got these teeny tiny little waists that you could probably put like your two man hands around, no problem.
Yeah,
So this teeny waist, and then these huge fucking titties.
It's an anime doll.
And she's wearing yoga pants that are pulled so tight you can see the camel toe. And she's totally out of proportion. Like, there's no...
She's an anime doll.
Yeah, she looks like an anime doll.
See, the MGTOWs are right. The sex bots are coming.
Yeah, but they're not looking human. Okay? They're just not.
I'm saying the sex bots are coming.
All right. Well, in whatever form they're coming in, they're heavily soiled and broken. Okay? Oh, God.
Oh God. Okay. Oh, Mrs. is Milwaukee. Yeah. Oh, Amos. Yeah.
What?
Amos Yee.
Oh, God.
Got asylum. Yeah.
It's invited. Mrs. is Milwaukee.
Mrs. is Milwaukee
They're
wants to talk to
inviting
him.
Amos Yee. Okay. I think we can safely say that MythCon is heavily soiled and broken.
Yeah.
Okay.
MythCon is heavily soiled and broken. Yes. Well, look, these are the, and this is again, this is what I was trying to say 8 years ago or 9 years, whatever it was.
God.
Atheism is not just I don't believe in God. That's petulance.
Yeah.
That's lapsed Catholic. That's you know.
Yeah.
Not atheism at all. That's replacing Yahweh or with something else.
Robots have feelings too.
Robot lives matter.
Robot lives matter.
That's right. Robot lives matter.
Especially if they have big titties.
Especially with the big titties. Can you imagine the fucking dudes going, my God, dude, they feel real. Like, how would you know?
You should have seen the nipples on this thing. They're like fucking.
You could dial one of those old rotary phones with them, right?
Jesus Christ! I don't think any of the guys who designed this thing ever saw a real
pair
woman,
of tits, yeah.
A real naked woman.
Like a real naked woman, like in front of them. Yeah.
They never.
But
I saw this on 4chan in the anime section, so I think that's what.
They gotta be bigger.
God.
Is this big enough? No, bigger.
Oh God.
But she pitches forward. Make them more bouncy.
Oh God.
Okay, make them more bouncy.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, Amos Yee is a disgusting person.
Look,
he's absolutely disgusting.
This is the difference between the lapsed Catholic who thinks he's an atheist, or the Christian atheist, and someone who's an atheist.
Yeah. And
I don't know very many atheists. I really don't.
No.
I know a lot of people that say, "Well, I don't believe in Yahweh or whatever," and not atheism.
Yeah.
Not atheism. You can believe in Zeus. You can believe in gynocentrism. There are lots of things that are secular in nature that you can believe in unabashedly with no evidence to support your belief, and that any of that is not atheism.
No.
That's not atheism, right? And I've met very few people who are legit, actual atheists. I mean, it was Jordan Peterson, was it, that made a video that he, and I know he's a Christian, but that's not my point. My point is he made a video saying how he found some deeper meaning in the Bible.
Yeah.
Like, no. There is no deeper meaning in the Bible than there is in a Tom Clancy novel or The Wizard of Oz or any other piece of fiction.
Although the pages are thinner and a little softer,
and some of them are stuck together. Some of them are stuck together.
Oh God!
So no, Amos Yee
toilet paper.
And Amos Yee supports pedophilia. Is that right?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to speak out of turn. He actually supports the
with babies.
notion that
I think it's not even pedophilia when it's that young. It's something else.
Yeah. Well, it's sick, but you know.
Yeah, no.
But it's along the same lines, oddly enough, that this pseudo argument that he put forward, as I understood it, is very similar to, if not literally identical to, the argument that Millennial Woes put out.
Oh, about
you can't prove fucking sheep is not.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. You got me, Skippy. I just assumed. Thing.
Oh,
you got me there. I've got a belief. Yes.
Oh,
shit.
God.
And you're telling me I can't have it. Okay. You're with the fucking sheep crowd.
Yeah, that's what Amos Yee believes.
Yes. Tim says he believes that adults should be able to have sex with children basically on freedom grounds or something. Yeah. And
the freedom of choice. He says that children should be able to choose, and that even infants can choose, because if you touch them a certain way, they make certain noises, and you can decode that. For fuck's sake.
Yeah. Look, Tim is right. I think if you're a free speech person, you say it's great. Amos Yee is finally free. Yes, I mean he was in jail.
Twice,
right? Twice.
Yeah.
And clearly the government there was persecuting him for his beliefs. For his opposition
Singapore
to
is a
religion.
Horrible place.
Oh
my God.
So and it's awesome that they're not going to persecute him anymore in that way. Yes. Now don't ever come fucking near me.
Yeah.
Or my kids or my dog or any living creature below the age of 35.
Yeah, and even then.
And even then, stay the fuck over there. And here's your love doll. You know,
it's heavily
it's broken and heavily soiled, but I'm sure you can hang. Yeah, and you don't invite him to your conference and say, "Look at this, a martyr for atheism." Ugh. Who happens to like children a little too much?
That makes me feel so icky.
Yeah.
If you don't know who he is, George Dorsey, count yourself lucky.
Yeah,
The guy is a creep.
He's like a little kid. He's about 19 or 20 now, I suppose.
And the funny thing is, I knew right away when I was listening to him that he was a piece of shit, right? And the funny thing is, none of these other people knew it until it was like too late. And then they're like, oh my God. Look, and they're all acting surprised. And I'm like sitting there going, yeah, I told you.
And Mythicist Milwaukee is shit. It's shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If you're inviting
MythCon, you mean?
Yeah, MythCon. If you're inviting Carl Benjamin and you're inviting Armored Skeptic and you're inviting Amos Yee, yeah, you're shit.
And something about Bering too. I don't know, Tim. Maybe you could sort of enlighten me as to what was going on with Mrs. Mike or Milwaukee and fucking Bering, because there was something about that too. It's like, oh well, now you're just talking to all the fucking pieces of shit, aren't you? Oh my God.
Yeah, just because you're an atheist or you say you're an atheist, it does not mean that you need to platform anyone and everyone who claims the label as well.
Why don't you just like invite fucking what the hell's his name? That guy that said he was an atheist, Edgy Sphinx, I think it was.
Oh yeah. Atheist, huh? Yeah, no, he's not. He's a race realist, right? He's a neo-Nazi. Yeah, no, you're not an atheist at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
And George says who's Amos Yee. And,
yeah.
I don't know if Sean, I presume some random geeks means Sean and Jen.
Yeah, I think so.
Mentions Amos Yee on a Kraut video.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But irrespective, you should go check out Sean. It's not Sean and Jen anymore, right?
I don't know.
Now the channel, I think he rebranded it to just Sean or something.
I don't know.
But yeah, it used to be Sean and Jen.
I didn't actually notice.
You should actually. Yeah, I didn't notice. He hasn't changed his content or whatever. I think he mentioned it. You should definitely go check him out. He actually does research. He actually goes, and debunks people like Crutton T and a lot of the other antis. He's really good at it.
Yeah, he goes by Braving Ruin. Yeah, that's true.
Yes. Edgy Sphinx is no longer the name that he goes by.
Braving Ruin.
Yes. Ron says he goes by Braving Ruin. Yes. And he self-identifies as a fascist.
Yeah, he's very proud of it.
See, here's the thing: if you're a fascist, you're not pro free speech.
Yeah.
You can't. You literally can't be.
No, it doesn't work.
And so there you have it, right? There's free speech and there's free speech.
Yeah.
Free speech has to be responsible. Free speech, and this is why people on the left are constantly on the back foot when they talk to people on the right, is because people on the right, the alt-right, the regular conservatives and all that, they have alternative facts. They don't have any truth.
Yeah.
They have no ability to, or no desire to, adhere to normal rules of discourse, which is why I've been saying for months that the conversation is over. There's no conversation. If you're telling me, look, if you still support Donald Trump, the only way you can do it is if you're a racist, because there's no other there's no good reason at all.
Yeah.
But now it's manifest.
Yeah.
That there's no good reason to support Trump.
Oh God, no.
Right? He's not competent. He might be a little.
He didn't even know his wife was standing
next to him. He doesn't know where Puerto Rico is. He doesn't know. He might be a little bit,
whoop whoop.
Yeah, he might be going off into La La Land every so often.
Well, he is that age. I mean,
right, that's what I'm saying. He's at that age, so he might be. I don't know. I can't diagnose anybody, and even if I could,
it seems to me though, if you don't know that your wife is there after she came in the car with you and was on the plane with you, and
yeah, and then there was that thing with the limousine standing right in front of him. And he's supposed to get in the limousine, and he walks away from the limousine.
Off over there.
Yeah, he's a doddering old fool. He is, and he's not he doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, he's got criminal ties all over the place. Okay. And let me tell you, I know this not because of anything that he did while in office or just prior to that. I know that because I lived in New York and I dealt with the law. Anybody involved in real estate in New York has dealt with either, as an innocent victim or whatever, or as a conspirator with the mob
Yeah.
Right? Or they don't get to be in real estate in New York.
I like what Arc TV says. Sargon, Skeptic, and Shu. Are they the best they've got?
Tommy Lauren and Satan weren't available.
Tommy Lauren and Satan were available.
Hey, Satan is...
He's a busy man.
He's a good guy.
And he's a busy man.
Satan is the good guy.
Yeah, actually, he's the good. You know, he only kills 10 people in total.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and God, like, basically wipes out the whole fucking
He wipes
earth.
out half the planet. Well, no, he wipes out the whole planet except for one family. And that's just once. Sean and Jen, some random geek says Sean and Jen have a second channel for their new live streams together. If you could put that in the chat, that would be good. Or if you could tweet it at one of us, that would be good too.
Tweet at me.
Yes. So we can put it in the thing. And yeah, I know. I always say I'm gonna put it in the low bar, and I never put it in the low bar.
He not only has narcolepsy, he's going a bit senile.
That's how I know Trump is losing it. That's how I know. That's how I fucking know. Oh, Lonely Wolf showed up. Hey. Yes. Tim says that Sean took Jen's name out because Jen does the artwork, but the opinions are him, and he didn't want his ideas attributed to her, or presumably, or for her to take any shit.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he takes a lot of crap from these guys.
He does. Yeah.
Well, because Yes. So, yeah, Richard Spencer. They might add Richard Spencer.
Although he's not an atheist.
Although, yeah, he's not an atheist. And Alex Jones believes in...
Oh, God. He believes in everything.
He believes in everything. He believes in the lizard people.
Everything.
The lizard people.
Okay,
yeah, I got to,
you name it, Alex Jones
I'll tell you this, though. I'll tell you this. At some point, you got to go, he's just fucking with me.
Yeah.
You can't. And that's some of the best showmen do that, where you can't tell, right, whether or not they mean it or they don't.
I would believe that it was just all a show if his wife hadn't left him, because at home, right, he wouldn't be a crazy person. But apparently he was. But apparently he is a crazy person at home. So.
And now that would be funny. War Corpse at Mythicist Milwaukee.
See, I would go.
I would pay for that.
I would go just for that.
I would pay for that.
Just for that.
I think
for that one panel, I would go.
It's like I said. It's very much, and I hate to say it, and I hate to fuck over Dick Coughlin, sort of, but I kind of see that, like, this instance of that joke, right? I don't think he made it maliciously. I don't think it was like a, and that's what War Corpse is like, right? I mean, I don't think I think he's just wildly ignorant about a lot of shit.
But the thing with War Corpse that I do appreciate about War Corpse,
other than that, they're not alike.
No. But the thing I appreciate about War, when you point out he's wrong, like with the whole white nationalist thing and the whole Hawaii thing or whatever, when you do, he tends to go, yeah, okay, well, like he doesn't fight it. He sort of then stops and
well, because okay, he's not like completely unself-aware.
He'll concede the point.
Yeah, he's not. He's very. Yeah.
He won't fight tooth and nail about it, right? So
if he's wrong, he's wrong, and he's okay.
And he moves on, and I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the beer or not, but whatever.
Okay, now I want to address this because Tim is. Thank you, Tim. You've given me a lot to talk about. You shouldn't do that. It's bad form. He says, well, I think atheists used to have to not believe. But this is the new center of atheism where believing is okay. You just have to hate the left.
Yeah.
Look, here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. In some horrible way, in some horrible karmic way, which I don't believe in, but in some horrible karmic way, this is part of the idea that atheism is just not believing in God. It means a lot more than that.
Yeah.
You can't take it out of the context within which it occurs, right? And atheism is born for atheists, right? Not people that just call themselves atheists, right? Not people who use the term skeptic as a placeholder, Carl does. Atheism is born of skepticism, and that means you reject all of these claims until you have good evidence to believe in them. But the key is you have to believe in them. Right? Yeah. I'm not a meteorologist. I'm not a geologist. I'm not a physicist. I'm not any of those things. I read the papers and understand them as best I can.
Yeah.
Right? When I'm when I'm interested in it, which isn't always the case.
Yeah.
Right? But I believe the scientists when they tell me that global warming is anthropogenic, or largely, or to some extent, whatever it is. I believe them. I don't think there's a grand conspiracy. The problem with atheists is that they pretend that they don't believe something.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you do. You do believe that, and see, and that's the thing that I talked about last time, and that I will be talking about a lot more, is the difference between founded belief and unfounded belief.
Yeah, there is a big difference.
Right? There's a difference between these two things. I'm an atheist. I believe, but I have a foundation for that belief, right? To use the word.
Right.
Right? It's founded on something. It's founded on in part, yes, my trust of scientists and science.
The experts.
Right? And rather than going like they did, like the idiots in England did with Brexit. We're tired of listening to the experts. Oh, so let's listen to the morons instead.
Yeah.
That's gonna work.
Yeah, yeah.
That's gonna work, and that's how you get Brexit.
Yeah.
Atheists have a real problem with being reactionary to religious people.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And that you have to get rid of that shit. You know, I'm sorry, but when you tell me, well, you know, you can't, it's just, getting atheists to agree on something is like herding cats. That's
Harris.
Sam Harris. I'm like, you're a fucking moron. You're a fucking moron. How do you get a PhD and be this stupid all at the same time? Yeah, I feel like this guy, like what's his face? Undoomed. A moron. Fucking moron.
Yeah, yeah.
The scientists all agree on this shit. Who the fuck are you to tell me, well, no, we disagree on everything? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
We don't disagree on like 99% of anything.
Yeah, I know.
Unless you're not an atheist.
Yeah, well, we found out that Harris is not an atheist.
Yeah, he's not an atheist. No, he's not.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's a race realist, which means he has this big thing that he can't prove is real, but he believes it anyway.
Yeah, because, you know, black people in elevators.
You gotta watch out for the darkies in the elevator.
You gotta watch out.
I might rape you, you know. I might shove my fist up your ass. I don't know. It could happen. It could happen. The darkies, you know, you white people, you know, intuitively that the darkies might shove a fist up your ass.
Wait, that's
or worse things.
This is a rape joke.
Did I just make a rape joke?
Yeah.
Oh, and a racist joke too.
A racist rape.
A racist rape joke. Oh shit!
You win the bingo.
Wait. Where's the? Wait. Where is my xylophone?
He wins! Yee!
Hooray for me! What do I win? Oh, I don't want that.
A date with War Corpse.
Oh, I definitely don't want that. All right, so we are way past. We are like 20 minutes past our thing. So
I know, but it's
Sean, I did a link to Sean. Okay, thank you. Dinner is ready. Okay, awesome. Some random geek. See you next time. We're gonna be on Saturday at 4:30. Is that right?
4:30, 5 o'clock, somewhere around.
Okay. I will program it beforehand.
Standard Time.
EST, yes. I will program it beforehand.
Yes, please.
So that everybody can see it.
Yes, please.
And go visit Akkadiantimes.com. Yeah, it's time to chill. It's time to. I wish they see me do that dance that Donald Duck does.
Which one?
The shuffly.
What the hell are you doing?
The shuffly dance.
Go through the floor.
Okay. I'm not that big. This is kind of a sturdy house, thank you.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ. See the shit I gotta put up with? See the shit that feminism has done for me.
That's what happens when you get married. I believe in marriage equality. Everyone should be equally unhappy.
Yes, they should be. Oh my God, I wonder if anyone has dated War Corpse. Yvette says.
Oh, they would never admit to it.
Well, no, they would, and then they would go, oh, no, not that War Corpse, somebody else.
Yeah, because there's so many War Corpses out there.
Tim says, I used to like science, but all that evidence stuff eventually ruined it, in my opinion. It needs to be reformed.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I
Reform
think you
science.
need to get rid of it until we can figure out what's going on.
Yeah, until we, yes, we need to pray. We need to pray. Some random geek says, your site is good. Thank you. We've put a lot of time into it.
Actually, why don't you give a shout out to Christy?
Oh, yes, by the way, yes. Dr. Christy Winters has written several pieces that appear on the pages of AkkadianTimes.com, and thank you. She causes spikes in traffic.
Christy Winters is magic.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. The Lonely Wolf says, I can't call myself an atheist. I've relapsed and picked up worry beads and prayed too many times, but churches can still be hypocritical as fuck. Look, you don't need to be an atheist. That's the thing about it, right? Look, I know a lot of people that in times of stress, in times of despair, in times of hardship, it's easy.
I don't know if I still qualify as an atheist, because I've kind of gotten into this whole like meditation stuff and this whole like like this whole Buddhism shit, and like does that
calming and relaxing techniques aren't.
I know, but they do talk a lot about spirituality and this and that, and I don't know, like,
well, it's largely metaphorical, right?
I know.
Most people don't actually believe they have a spirit.
But you know what? I don't care if I am or I'm not, because I feel content. And I feel much more relaxed.
Well, relaxation is a thing. There are techniques to achieve it and so on. So no, I don't know. But look, you have to decide for yourself anyway. And yeah, the idea that let me tell you guys.
Are you gonna divorce me though if I get all like hippie-fied?
No, why would I do that? Hippie-fied. That's. I don't think you know what hippie means, do you?
No, but if it includes me not being an atheist anymore.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine.
It's like the summer of love.
The summer of love. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Alrighty. Good. Then we're all good to go.
Yeah. Look, some of the nicest people I've met online and in real life have been believers.
Yeah.
And some of the biggest assholes that I've met in my life have called themselves atheists, right? So yeah. Christy some random geek says Christy article is so good. It is cool. She writes some stuff. She does, and I'm very happy to have her do it.
Christy's awesome.
And yeah.
And she is awesome. She pisses people off so good.
George says, I don't care what you are, just don't be racist. Well, look, that's part of the whole point, right? Being a racist, there's no foundation for you to be one.
See, you can be religious and everything, but being racist, you're an idiot. Like it sort of crosses all those lines and just means you're a fucking moron.
Yeah, it's just a particular and special kind of stupid.
Yeah.
There's no legit reason to believe that it's race realism, okay? It's eugenics.
Well, it's the same
There's no legit reason for believing any of it.
It's the same with homophobia, right? Like, look at Barry. He calls himself an atheist, but he's a fucking homophobe, right? So, I mean, it's one of those things that doesn't sort of belong to just the religious, right?
Stupidity? No. Being an atheist just means that you figured out what my 6-year-old figured out.
Yeah.
When, years ago.
That reindeer can't fly.
Reindeer can't fly.
And
when she was 6, she figured this out.
No, she was 5 actually.
Was she? Yeah, she. So hooray for you! You figured out that there's no magic man in the sky.
Yeah. Bravo.
Terrific bully for you. How old are you?
Yeah.
Oh my! You know what? Fuck you. you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah, but it's not that I'm older.
That I've lived longer. Yeah. Your after that many years of indoctrination, your brain may very well be beyond repair. So what is this pro-relaxation propaganda?
Pro-relaxation.
That's right. Stay off the internet for 2 hours a day. go outside and get some sunshine,
and
maybe girls will like you.
Take your shoes off and let your feet sort of
make fists with your toes.
Yeah, in the grass, and let the grass sort of,
and rip it out of the dirt
and feel your body.
Just don't do it on my fucking lawn.
Slowly relax and take you.
Okay.
I've been listening.
Weird me out. You just weird
I'm getting into my zone.
Yeah. I'm gonna get into your zone later. Okay. Yvette says you triggered me when you say why you say reindeer can't fly. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
Well, they can if you put them in a cannon.
They can. Just not. It's not sustained flight. It's not sustained flight. It's not voluntary either. I'm pretty sure. It's like flying rape. Rape. Flying. Flape. I don't know. They're unwilling. They have said no. They have said nah.
No, that's a sheep.
Oh wait, that's sheep. Damn it! I hang out with millennial wolves too often.
Deer sound more like.
That kind of sounds like someone stepped on you. I'm just saying, that doesn't sound exactly like you. Yeah. Okay, so we have got a half an hour over, and now I have to shill again.
All right.
God damn it.
Do it and let's get the
Go to Akkadiantimes.com, right? Follow me on, what's that thing with the little blue bird? Twitter. And follow you on the thing with the little blue bird. Twitter. Yes. And look it up. It's in that's actually in the low bar. That's actually there. Because she put it in, because I'm a lazy fuck and I didn't put it in. I put it in. It's Tuesday. Shut up. It's Tuesday. just the regulars know what Tuesday means. I'm saying. All right. So yes. Go visit the website. Yeah. Get this channel to 10,000 views so it can be remonetized. Yes. Yes, that'd be nice. And give us all your money. Give us all your monies on the Patreons. And send me an address. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Thank you. And send me an address where I can send you half of my kids. Oh, you're happy about that? Like, yeah. George Dorsey's gonna get one leg and the eight-year-old's toe. And the 8-year-old's toe. No, wait. If you get the leg, you already get 5 toes. Tim gets the ears. Yeah, Tim gets the 8-year-old's ears. Yeah. You can put them on a necklace. You can hang them from your ears. Oh God. Oh Jesus Christ. So, no, not Jesus Christ's ears. He's not even real. That's true. Yeah, he's not even real. All right. So yes, we're gonna talk more about being an atheist, an actual goddamn atheist. Not this Mrs. Milwaukee bullshit. Okay, stop playing with my xylophone. It sounds like a fairy is coming. A fairy is not fucking coming. Well, I guess they might be. I mean, if they're having sex right now, it's Tuesday. Shut up. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I'm having way too much fun. Yes. Well, you think you say that now? Wait a while. All right. So, website. Follow us on Facebook. Yes. Follow us on Facebook. Yes. Do we still have a thingy on well, you have a thingy. I don't. Well, it's not a thingy. It's a thing. On Tumblr, I don't know. You're the one who's operating that shit. I haven't checked. I don't know. All right. Do the social media thing. There. I'm so lazy. I won't even spell it out. Just do the social media thing, and love me's and give us my monies. If Jordan Peterson can make, if that nigga can make 70 grand a month, y'all motherfuckers can like pay me, like pay me for being funny. I will tap dance for you. Oh, he will, and that'll be a show and a half. Can you imagine me having a heart attack? Oh my god. Yeah. No, Jesus. Probably a heart attack. Yeah, those guys, they tap dance fast. Well, no, you wouldn't be able to do that. And I'm like, oh, you can just go on the camera, go tap. There, I'm done. What are you trying to say? I'm old? No, just you don't care. Oh, well, that's true. All right, so I'm supposed to say goodnight, dear. So well, yeah, but you need to go on Chrome. I need to. Oh, do I need to? I need to. Oh yes, and I want my goddamn panda suit. Who
said that?
We're gonna have to have a Zephyr.
Zephyr, I hate.
Thank you.
I hate you, Zephyr.
I'm gonna do a GoFundMe for a fucking panda suit. Watch. Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You think I'm dropping that, don't you?
No.
You think I'm not dropping that?
That one day we'll be sitting in an old folks' home, and you'll be sitting there in a broken and soiled
panda suit. I'm gonna contact the people at South Park.
Oh God, no!
So that I can get the rights to be sexual harassment panda.
Oh God!
That's right. That's right. I'm gonna be sexual harassment panda.
Christ, help me.
Jesus can't help you. He ain't real.
Oh, mother.
Say good night, dear.
Good night, dear.
Stop playing with my xylophone.
I will play with whatever I feel like.